didn't feel like piecing together and editing and doing all that stuff. I guess you could say I'm being lazy, but at the end of the day, I gotta get ready for work. So that takes a lot of time, like to record a video and then edit it and load it and load it to your phone and and then load it onto YouTube. So it takes a lot of time to do that kind of stuff. And plus, I got to get ready to head to Vegas. I will be in Vegas tomorrow for Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. But I wanted to talk about Gabrielle Union basically coming out. And Gabrielle Union, she just talked too much, and that's just her problem. Gabrielle Union is just very unlikable. From her comments, oh well, it's okay for somebody to cheat if they paying all of the bill. Oh, okay. You okay. So that works for the man as well, right? Wrong message to send, terrible message to send. That is just a terrible message to send to anybody. I would never tell a man, well, because you pay all the bills, it's okay for you to step out on your wife. You've earned the right. So no, I'm not making that a battle of the sexes. I feel like once you commit to a marriage, you committed to a marriage. When I was married, as bad as I wanted out of that marriage and as bad as my wife treated me, which I didn't care, she did all kind of stuff, which maybe one day I will disclose with you. So that's why I was very inclined and very, on the side of Kevin Samuels when he talked about, being a stepfather and marrying women that have multiple kids by multiple men. I'm living proof for the most part that doesn't work. And I will dig in deep one day and have a discussion with you guys about that. But nevertheless, Gabrielle Union saying she's stressed out because Dwyane Wade is making her pay half of the bills. Well, wow, there's still hope for Dwyane Wade because Dwyane Wade ain't been looking too good these days. And I don't want to dig deep into that. And you already know what I'm talking about. So the question is, what does Gabrielle Union bring to the table? Yeah, half of the bills. As you hear women hollering about they modern women and they can do what they want and all this kind of stuff and they can hold their own, good. Hold her to it. Good job, Dwyane. Because a lot of times in marriages, and this is just fact with women won't allow you to try to save your money. Basically have something, basically in case something goes wrong, you can basically dip out. A lot of times women will say, well, let me control the money. A lot of times women will say, well, let me control the money and I'll keep, track of the money and I'll pay the bills. Hell no. Remember something, you guys. Her money is her money. Your money is our money. So just remember that. I highly recommend that you come into a relationship or a marriage with having your own. So I have no problem with Dwyane Wade making her pay half of the money. I think that's a good thing. Why should she sit up on her ass and not do nothing and get to keep all her money? Because I guarantee you, she sure will take half of Dwyane Wade's money if he didn't make her sign the prenup. She sure won't have no problem taking half his money if things go wrong. So I'm just keeping it a buck. I have no problem with that. First of all, you don't never tell no woman everything you got. One, it's none of her damn business. It don't matter if she your wife or not. You should always have a care package. You should always have something tucked away. Whether you got to get an overseas account or whether you got to put it in Bitcoin or do like the homie Hakimi, put it in your damn mama or daddy's name if you can trust them. Hakimi was the smartest man on the planet. He gave a lot of us an exit route. Put it in your damn mama's name. He put 75 million worth of assets in his mama's name to where his gold digging wife, who was older than him, wasn't able to get nothing. Basically, she was ordered to give him half of her $3 million fortune, but he probably didn't take it. You just have to say this kind of stuff, man. And I'll recommend this. And I know it's going to be some women that's mad and ain't going to like what I have to say. I don't care. Who gives a damn what you think? Because you know I'm telling the truth. I was married before. My ex-wife was always plotting on my money, how we was going to spend my money. But then she didn't want to let me know how much money she was putting away with her multiple kids by multiple men. I highly recommend that you always have an exit route. Have something tucked away that she don't know about. Like I said, real talk. I wouldn't even tell her I have any, Bitcoin stashed away or cryptocurrency. I'd keep all the paperwork, or I'd keep all the documentation somewhere where she wouldn't even find out about it until after the divorce, if it doesn't work out. But like I said, I have no problem with what Dwyane Wade did. Yeah, you gonna bring something to the table. They love hollering about how independent they are and how they can do this, and they don't need no man. Cool. Then that means you don't need the majority of my money. That means, like I said, you can pay half these bills. You can pay half this rent. You can help pay these car notes. You can help pay you know. You can help pay these tuitions to these private schools. Like I said, I've never liked Gabrielle Union. I'm sorry. I just have never liked her. I've never cared for her. She's always rubbed me the wrong way. And she will continue to rub me the wrong way. So like I said before, I have no problem with what Dwyane Wade did. Yep, you gonna pay half. You gonna pay half. Because like I said before, if you get to the point to where you don't want to be married anymore, you can petition and try to get half of my fortune that you didn't help me make. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no way that a woman should be entitled to half of your fortune that she didn't help you make. Was she there at the, you know what I'm saying? Was she there when you was on the basketball court practicing your jump shot, practicing driving to the hole? Was she there helping you get prepared for these tournaments? No. Did she help you get prepared for the McDonald's All-Star Classic? Hell no. So why in the hell do you think you should get half of my money? What, because you had a kid by me or a couple of kids? And for all I know, they may not even biologically be mine. Because it sure seems a lot of that's going on these days, which I'm going to do a video further improving my point that DNA testing should be mandatory. Especially if the woman is pregnant and she is unmarried. That should be mandatory. That's just real talk. So shout out to Dwyane Wade. Yeah. You surely is gonna bring something to the table. Remember, you so independent. Remember, this is what y'all ladies say. You don't need no man. Okay, cool. Then that means you don't need me to pay all of the bills. Gabrielle Union is worth a few $1 million. It's not like you know. She's not Savannah James, which, by the way, I got a video I'm gonna drop about her, how a lot of women don't like her for the wrong reason. So I just wanted to put that out there about Gabrielle Union. Yeah, bring something to the table. Oh, and Steve Harvey, you can go to hell. Nobody paying attention to a dude that's been married multiple times who was stepping out on his wives, who basically tried to snake one of his so-called best friends out of a role, basically tried to undercut him. Steve, like I said, Steve Harvey, the last dude that I would take any type of marital advice from. A dude who basically adopted another woman's kids, who was married to basically a drug kingpin, who was assisting her husband in, breaking down them bricks, who, from what I heard, was cheating on her husbands. The only thing she did do was allow the children to be in a father's life, who, like I said, he adopted her kids, gave him his name. Gave him his name. And you got one running amok in Hollywood, basically bed hopping and D jumping. So there you have it. But I just wanted to say that, Steve Harvey, you're a clown. No, women are not the table. The table is the table. Bringing something to the table is, what are you adding to the table besides just sitting your ass down? So, yeah, I had to put that out there. Yeah, I said it.